Do these headphones have active noise canceling? I got a new headset. Anyway, this is the correct setup, so I'm going to focus. Nothing funny going on. 3-4 opening with the states. Let's take a look at the board. Attacks thief. Thief, 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 thief. That's it? Okay. No direct defense, but it's thief, so don't care. Trashing, remodel, bishop. Bishop fortress. Stonemason. Okay. So it's not strong trashing, particularly with stonemason, but actually the only way to reduce deck size is with stonemason and coppers, which will be probably very useful, and bishop. An opponent's bishops. So is there any draw? Adventurer, so no draw. I mean, I don't want treasures in my deck if I'm playing a golden deck, and there's no sifting to take advantage of the hand size increase here because it's restricted on adventure. So, vanilla Bishop Fortress golden deck is looming highly on some mountain, probably maybe that one, or yeah, actually it's this one because it's Bishop Fortress, so this is the 12-point per turn mountain with the little fog thing. Enablers, remodels quite good to open with, right? So you can gain more stuff. And then Stonemason is pretty good for gaining more stuff. And you want to gain stuff. I mean, you have to focus on... Well, Fortress Split isn't as important, right? You really just have to make sure... You hear my voice crack? That was amazing. You have to make sure you get 4 bishops. Shouldn't be impossible. And you have to make sure you get some fortresses, you know... Actually, you need 5 fortresses to guarantee things. Otherwise, you have to start trashing walled villages instead of fortresses, and that can cause you problems with sustainability. So fortress is important. I really want to get 5 of them. But bishop is also important for getting set up soon. Now the funny thing is this is a tournament game, so like... If he gets ahead of me, I'm not going to resign. Because he has to 3-pilot, and that could slow him down. And I'm not giving up, so yeah. Remodel here, and what is it going to be? Is it going to be Pearl Diver, I think? Silver's kind of nice for continuing to hit 4, right? I'd like to be able to buy some of these good cards whilst gaining them with Remodel. So... While Pearl Diver is tempting, I think future $3 buys will be dedicated to it. I think I have to open with a silver. This one's going to be a thing. What kind of thing do you ask? Well, I don't frickin' know. How about Bishop or Fortress? Yeah. Bishop, Fortress. Bishop, Fortress. Quarry. Not Quarry. Fortress. And I can double gain here. I'll get one of each. This is a very good draw for me. I'm pleased. Okay, my draws are cooperating with me. I feel like, yeah, I've got just a half a step of pace on him. Fortresses are priority. Need to make sure that I get 5 of them. If I get 6 fortresses, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. And with being behind, I might get nothing over Pearl Diver in your shoes. Here, I'm gonna bishop the fortress because I can guaranteed hit 4. Is that smart? No, that's not smart because I only have 1 bishop in my deck, and I can't draw anything that I don't want to trash. So play the fortress. I'd rather thin and hit 4. Wait, remodel? Whatever. Didn't matter. Do I take away a remodel target just to gain? I think I do. And fortress. I think I'm racing fortresses at this point. Like, I'm going to remodel fortress into fortress unless I draw an estate with this first fortress. For surezies. So I have 4 fortresses to his 2. If I can get 6 fortresses, he has an issue. He has an issue. It's not an enormous issue, but it's an issue. For 3, I will pick up a Pearl Diver. I'm bishoping the estate, so I'm okay playing the fortress here. Unless I draw a remodel, which I got last turn. So yes, I'm playing the fortress. Actually, the estate, keeping that around could lead to double gain, yeah? Am I being smart here? Sometimes I get a little aggressive with trash and copper over estate when it's just not the right move. Let's play conservative. I think I have some pace here. I want to play conservatively. Pick up fortress number 6. Now, if you miss fortress, you are in deep doo-doo. I can remodel Pearl Divers. Yeah, trashing estate was completely the right move. I still have a target in my deck. Okay, so you do get fortress number 4. Now it's focus on bishops and thinning. So I will trash copper. I'm not worried about bishops. I only want 4 of them. And even, I mean, I'm not going to hit 6 and stonemason gain them, but, you know, stuff and things. Bishop number 2. Walled village here might not be the worst thing in the world for you, but I don't know. Yeah, you do need the extra action somehow. Remodel fortress into bishop for shoresies. Still need to thin. I don't particularly want to cause this shuffle, but whatevs. Wandering Winder would say, just trigger the shuffle. It doesn't matter. I'll leave this on the bottom. There's no need to draw it this turn. I'd rather draw something else, like a silver. So good! That was so good. Bishop. Yep, that's bishop number 4, and now it's just thinning, and hopefully provoke a resignation, but if not, just get a big enough lead that I can start to pile Pearl Divers, because, I mean, Pearl Divers is the 3rd pile. That was so beautiful. Okay, gotta think here very, very, very carefully about getting a Pearl Diver here or not. Lowers the pile. How big is your deck? I don't frickin' know. I don't feel like I can gain anything by buying the Pearl Diver now. It inserts additional risk, like a surprise stonemason 3-piler or something. So I'm not going to get it. Now, I'm definitely in reserve 1 fortress mode. So that means... get out of here. It means that before I play my last fortress in hand, I just need to stop and think for 1/5 of a second. Okay, we'll do this. Start scoring some points. No, I want to thin. That's not thinning. That's points. Yeah, I'll go ahead and draw this now. Yeah, I'll draw and trash that now. Because I could have drawn a bishop, and I didn't want to draw a bishop. Pearl Diver here seems stronger. I have a big lead. I want to keep it. This should be my last non-full turn, and I will go ahead and ditch the copper. So I'm scoring a lot of points, man, and I have a great lead. This is great. I should probably not troll trash that anymore. She Can't Say No's been nice about that, because this game could take a minute. Another bishop. You needed the bishop, so yeah. Oh yes, on top for sure. I want to draw fortresses. Since I know that's there, I'll just go ahead and do it now. I have no more stop cards in my deck. Okay. This happens. It's fine. Now, what I could do is get a bishop here. I don't think that's very smart. I think Pearl Diver is smarter. Because, what's left in here? Pearl Diver and 2 fortresses. I'm out of stop cards. I would rather amass more of a lead by getting my full complement of points per turn and not risking stalling. The last 2 bishops will be an endgame play just to end it on piles if I feel I have enough of a lead. Also, my first player advantage here could turn out to be enormous. You still have a silver in your deck, so you've got one more turn of not having full points. That was this turn, and you still haven't trashed the silver. I'm confused. You also can trip because of your... no, you can't. You're fine. You have 4 fortresses. Wait, yeah, you can. It's theoretically possible for you to trip. Wait. Oh, you didn't draw your deck. That's a bishop. That's why you couldn't fin? Question mark. I don't know. I think that bishop was just flat out a mistake. Uh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't make the game take any longer than it needs to. Come on. I don't see how I can lose the game at this point. Because I can buy, Pearl Divers can get bought. Not even like a sneak estate buy is going to get him back into it at this point. Because I have such a lead and first player. I mean, I don't see how I can lose the game. This is like made in 3. That's what I'm calling right now. I'm saying made in 3. Did you just trash a copper? No, you didn't. I want to watch for that silver. There it goes. Okay, so this is not full points, and after this, actually, but you have an extra bishop. There's no draw. You're not gonna get, well, whatever. Made in 3. the most nervous I've been all game when I have a win guaranteed in the next 2 moves. Why do I get this way? Probably because I didn't let myself get nervous before. You have to bishop a bishop, which whatever. Didn't draw your deck. Slightly fewer points. Doesn't matter, I'm going to win the game anyway. But 5th bishop was a mistake, not only because it's a stop card for you, and there's no draw, but because it brings the pile down to 1, and your best chance for victory was for me to draw a hand of 5 bishops, cry, and then for you to rocket ahead on like the last buy of the game where I had 1 moment of weakness, and that took away that opportunity. I wonder if he's going to resign now, actually. Maybe he's thinking about like buying a silver or a remodel or something to like try and remodel into duchies next turn. Fairgrounds is no good. I mean, he probably sees the maiden too. But he's behind by enough, especially given that I'm first player, that No! No! Come on! Okay. There's no point in getting upset about this. What's the right move? Do I bishop a bishop and buy a pearl diver? That means I can't hit $4 next turn, and I've crippled my economy. I can't trash a bishop here. I have to pass and take the loss in points. I mean, I have enough of a lead. I could probably afford this, given my first player. God. I mean, now I can't even buy a pearl diver, right? Because then he can play out his turn, and that was terrible. So you have an extra bishop in your deck. I mean, what's going to happen here is neither one of us is going to buy the second to last card needed to end the game, and we're going to keep leapfrogging in victory points now because I'm an idiot, and I have to wait until you stall once and then potentially not get as many points and then have a lead. I mean, I'm not buying anything now. It would just be a mistake to do that. Part of me wants to propose a draw, but then the other part of me knows that eventually he's not going to get his full points on a turn, and I might have an opening because I've designed my deck better, and so I should use that to win. If that's this turn, we're fine. If we go on several more turns, we'll talk about it. But the fact that his deck has 5 stop cards in it and mine doesn't, until that advantage is gone and we're in a stalemate situation, I'm not giving it up. I need to remain confident in my ability to click on the correct card. Okay, this is my opening then, right? I get my 12 points by the Pearl Diver, and then we're okay. Good. Just be careful with your clicking, you idiot. You know what? I should be thankful I didn't do that when there was only one game left to end the game. Of course, it was that was under my control, so whatever. Didn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just focus on clicking the right cards. Okay. Now, I'm just going to run this by myself. He can't score more than 12 points in a turn, yeah? I mean, he might be able to buy a victory card, but then he can't end the game. He has no extra gains in his deck. So I'm safe buying this Pearl Diver because if he gets 12 points, he's still down. He can't end the game on a win. Okay, I missed the extra point from Bishop. And you get a duchy, and it's still fine. That required a very fortunate draw, but I had enough of a lead where it didn't matter. So now I just get full points and win the game on my turn. Okay. I would have hated myself forever if I lost the game because of that. Okay, I'm just going to take a half a second to calm down. I got unnecessarily worked up over a stupid misclick that didn't cost me the game. I won the game anyway. I have a great position in the match.